I know you used to it. I know you used to it.
What is up, you guys? Welcome to another weekly vlog. Today is Saturday. I think it's like 9:15, 9:20. Usually we'll be going to his football game on a Saturday, but instead we're on our way to the freaking urgent care because he woke up. He had a fever like 2 days ago, right? Broke it, didn't have it anymore. Next day he was feeling fine, but I had noticed like little red spots on his lip. Then this morning when we're getting ready for football, he's in there brushing his teeth, washing his face, and then I'm like, he had to wash his hands. So I gave him some paper towel and I look at the palm of his hands and it has red spots on his hands, but these spots aren't like the ones on his lip. These red spots are like, you know how when you touch something hot and your hand turns red, but it's like in different spots of his hand. His little cousin, well, our little cousin, just had hand, foot, mouth, right? He was exposed to it at his daycare, and his mom didn't know. His mom thought she gave him some medicine that he was allergic to, and he broke out in hives because he had a fever, and then he had like little bumps on his body, but she didn't pay attention that it was on his feet, his hands, because it wasn't around his mouth yet. Mark was around him when he started feeling better, right? So Mark was around him 5 minutes at the most. Him and little Mark handing each other a freaking fire truck, okay? That's it. And now we gotta go and check and make sure Mark doesn't have hand, foot, mouth. So, yeah, because it's super contagious. Let's head over to, how you feeling, Bubba?
Better.
You feel better?
Yeah. Mom,
Hmm?
can I go to Didi house?
If you're sick, no. Because you're contagious. So you guys, it turns out baby has freaking hand, foot, mouth. Huh? I just said that and he said, come here. I'm glad I caught it early and I noticed like the things that were going on with him so that I, knew like, oh, let's go to the doctor and check and see what you got. But it's just so stressful because like now you're sick. I don't want my other baby to be sick, but they live together, so y'all are inevitably gonna be around each other. And then I had to go and take Christian and Elena home because I didn't want them to get sick and they have to go to school, and then I didn't want them to expose other people at school to the hand, foot, mouth. Then they have an outbreak at their school. Then people who actually have to, go to work don't have babysitters because school is coming back around and they schedule their times around school time. So school, the kids can't go to school. The parents have to stay home. That's taking money out of their pockets. Like, so it's just stressful. But let y'all see some stuff. I want everybody to be aware of what it looks like and how it starts and everything like that. So let me see your hand. So you see how Mark has, and this is like super advanced. Like his hand did not look like this yesterday night at all. His hand looked nothing like this, right? He only had like,
I got it from Brainway.
he only had like this, and this. He had these 3 bumps on his hand. Oop, if I can focus. He only had these 3 bumps right here on his hand last night. So now it's like going, getting more crazy. And
It's
then flip your
getting
hand
better
over.
too.
Flip your hand over. And so you see how his hands
It's
are.
getting better.
See how his hands are red and he has little red spots on his hands and stuff like that, and how they're just raised. So with his feet, when I first took him to the doctor this morning, stop, son. When I first took him to the doctor this morning, he didn't have anything wrong with his feet, but now he's starting to get the little red bumps on his feet. Which my little cousin, when his mom sent me the pictures of his feet, they were like covered. And so I'm sure like going throughout the week, because it is a virus, going throughout the week that it'll probably get worse. And then she sent me pictures of his like legs, and so he had bumps all over his legs. Mind you, Mark has eczema, so I'm thinking like, oh, it's just his eczema and stuff like that. So yeah, that is what's going on. So I have to sanitize the house, clean everything. Like, y'all know how that is. even if, you know, nothing is wrong with your house, you still, if you're a lady who is like that in their head, you like, let me sanitize because these, I don't want nothing on nothing. So, yeah. Let me get that done and get this started because, I'm just annoyed. I hate when my kids don't feel good. Like, my kids never get sick. And ever since they've been born, they've never been sick. Let me just say that. Mark does have asthma, but he's never had like the common cold and stuff like that. He has allergies really bad, so his nose runs and he might have a little tickle in his throat, but that's about it. Leo, the only time he's gotten like sickly was when his teeth were coming in. That's it. So they haven't caught anything, by the grace of God, thank you. They haven't caught anything until now. So it's like, I don't know why. But as long as he's still fine and he's not like lethargic and still wanting to eat and everything like that, the doctor said it'll just run its course through his system. Some kids get it really bad in their mouths, and I did notice that he had like little red spots in his mouth, but he hasn't complained about anything in his mouth yet. So she just said, you know, if he doesn't want to eat or drink anything, take him to the hospital, get him some IV fluids and stuff like that. But I'll probably just try to give him popsicles because that's the best. Like, when I was working in the hospital, that's what we always gave kids. If they, before we tried to, you know, give them IV fluids and stuff like that, we would always like try to get them to eat a popsicle or something like that because that's still fluids. I might even go get some like Pedialyte, freeze that up and turn that into a popsicle or something, and just stuff like that. So yeah, gotta get this house cleaned up. And then Leo's with my mom and Dee Dee right now. So clean this house. Go pick up Leo. No football for us today. And no football for us for the whole week. So, yeah. That's my life right now. Okay, you guys. So, day 2 of hand, foot, mouth in the Lee English house. I'm going to show you guys Mark's hands. They have gotten worse. And Leo woke up with a fever this morning. As y'all know, that is how Mark started his whole hand, foot, mouth thing, right? And I'm like, you know, more kids with hand, foot, mouth now. So these are his hands. As y'all can see, the red marks on his hands. This is not the worst.
I have red dots.
They are going to get worse.
They're gonna go away.
Yep, they're gonna go away. Now y'all see
Little
the back
bumps.
of his hands.
Little bumps.
Yep, move your hand. But y'all see how it's just
I have
taking
a bump
over.
right here.
It's taking over my baby's hands. The back of his legs. So he has eczema, and the back of his legs are tore up. Hold on. And this is from the hand, foot, mouth. These are his legs. They look absolutely terrible. So now I have to, you know, keep him clean and keep his hands washed and everything like that. I believe that he is only contagious when he had his fever. I think he was only contagious when he had his fever, and him and Leo slept together the night before he actually had the fever. So, you know, it showed up maybe, what, 3 days later now for Leo.
I was scared when I slept in my own bed.
Good. So, yeah. I don't think he's contagious anymore. He's just very itchy, and his hands look very irritated, and the back of his legs, of course, look irritated. So now we are about to go and clean his hands, his legs, and everything like that, and just put some ointment on him, because that's really all we can do. There's nothing. It's a virus. Can't do anything because it's a virus. It has to go through the system, his system and everything. So just keep praying for my little babies. Okay, so quick updates on Mr. Leo. He sleeps with his eyes open, but he is still feverish. He ain't, you know, he's like, leave me alone. He has Tylenol in his cup, Gatorade. Leo, what's the matter, babe? Lay down. Come on. It's okay. So I was trying to give y'all an update on Leo, but y'all see he woke up and was not having it. So as far as Leo, he still has like a fever, kind of. Well, not even really kind of. He has one. I just broke it with some Tylenol. He ended up drinking all his Tylenol. He woke up pretty late today too, so I didn't see any. Well, I seen one bump on his hand, but nothing else. As far as Mark, he's fine. Like, he's regular Mark, but he's getting new lesions on his face, and then he has a lot more on his hands. The ones on the back of his leg look like they even got worse, and the ones on his foot, one foot is worse than the other, and then the hand, it looks like some of them are starting to blister a little bit. So he's eating right now, but once he gets done eating, I'll show you guys how they look and what I've been doing. I actually called in a prescription for their refill on their hydrocortisone. So that's all I've been doing, giving Leo Tylenol around the clock. As directed on the bottle, you should give kids who have fevers Tylenol or Motrin every 4 to 6 hours. So try to do that with the boys, with Leo, because Mark doesn't have a fever. And then keeping their skin hydrated. So if your kids don't have eczema, we call it eczema. I done said that plenty of times, but if your kids don't have that, or psoriasis or anything like that, then I would suggest just to go to Meijer, Walmart, Kroger, Walgreens, Rite Aid, CVS, anywhere. You can get some, what is it called? Aquaphor. I just like ointment. That's just me. I feel like ointment lasts a lot longer on the skin, and it doesn't, the skin doesn't drink it up as fast. So I would do ointments, Aquaphor, or you can do the Nivea cream for babies or kids, the oatmeal kind, because oatmeal is used to soothe the skin. First time ever dealing with something like this. Like I said before, my kids rarely ever get sick. They have allergies, bad allergies at that. So I never really have to be like, oh snap, let's go to the doctor and da 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 da. But I'm waiting on the pharmacy to call back to let me know that their prescription has been filled. And then after that, pick that up, keep that on hand. Like, we about to get rid of this. We about to get this skin back looking right, because I know how I was as a kid, being so itchy and all of that stuff. So yeah. Anyway, yep, that's the little update that I have for you guys. Like I said, when Mark gets done eating, I'll show you guys his legs and hands and feet and stuff like that, and his mouth, y'all, my baby didn't look like this. It just can't, like, everything appears overnight, kid you not, or within an hour, literally. Like, my baby didn't look like this. So yeah, pray for me. So you guys, okay, they over here fighting. What y'all doing? You better not eat all his chips. He crying because he probably ain't got no more. You done ate them all. Nope, he eat the last one.
I guess let's just go straight.
That's not the washroom.
Anyway, so you guys, the boys are finally starting to feel better. It's been about a week. Mark's bumps are actually turning into scabs now. And Leo, he probably has about 3 more days before his fully start turning into scabs. Some of them are, but his feet actually got blisters on them. So I'm waiting on those to heal. Sorry if it's a lot of noise. You know, I just decided to pick up the camera while they was in here being busy and I was in there cooking. So, Mark, let's see your stuff. You gonna show them your hands and your legs? He being raggedy. So, like Leo's feet. Here's Leo's. His will start to heal up soon. Mark, I can't really see yours, baby. Let me see. Mark is done. He look good. How you feel, babe?
Good.
Leo, I'll give you some cookies.
Can I have some too?
You just ate all his chips. Get that bag and put it and throw it away. So yeah, I'm about to make some spaghetti. Alexa, pause. I'm about to get ready and make some spaghetti. So that is on the agenda for the day. So yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with anyone and everyone on all your social media platforms to let them know what we do over here. I just wanted to give y'all a quick update before the spaghetti's almost done. I wanted to give y'all a quick update before the end of the video. So yeah, y'all seen how we dealt with hand, foot, mouth. Well, not really. We just stayed stuck in the house forever. That's basically all we did.
Mommy, I want my noodles.
Okay, wait.
My noodles are my
Bye.
I'ma change your mind, I'ma knock you right in the